welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be doing a what's for dinner from June 10th to the 13th. I did not include Friday the 14th because it was frozen pizza day and nobody wanted to see that. So on Monday I did ham steaks, and all I did was dump a pan of pineapple in there and sprinkle it with brown sugar and cinnamon. And then I put some carrots on to boil for a little bit before I put them in a sheet tray with other veggies, because I always feel like it takes a lot longer for those to cook. Then I put potatoes on to boil for mashed potatoes. This is my pan of roasted veggies. It has snap peas and corn, carrots, sweet peppers, and broccoli, and I'll eat on that all week. And here is a picture of my plate. Yes, it is a kiddie plate, because don't forget guys, I did have bariatric surgery a year ago, so I eat off kids' plates most of the time. On Tuesday, I made chicken drumsticks and veggies, and these chicken drumsticks, I just season them with an Italian seasoning salt. It has lots of other seasoning mixed in, and I did not take a good shot of that. But I'll put it in my description box in case you're interested in what that is. But then I just coated it in oil and that seasoning and then let it marinate for a few hours. Then later I started chopping up all of these potatoes, and I also mixed in carrots and some yellow potatoes in with the red potatoes just for color to make it pretty. And then I mixed it all onto one pan, and it was a simple one-pan dinner. I greased the pan with some veggie spray, and then I arranged the chicken legs, and then I started putting the veggies in, and I just filled in all of the empty space with those veggies so everything would roast and cook evenly. I cooked those in the oven at 350 for about an hour, and guys, this was absolutely delicious. Okay, today we are making what we call cheater soup beans, and I just don't want to slow cook them all day on the stove because I'm going to the school to film a video cleaning out my PTO office and moving it to the new office, so I wanted something quick that I could just leave on while I'm gone. So we are going to use one big can of Lux pinto beans, and two small ones. And I'm gonna fill the can up twice probably with water. And I'm telling you guys, my husband is the biggest soup bean snob I've ever met in my life, and he's the one that started making them like this because a guy that he works with made them, and my husband's too nice to be like, I'm not trying that, so he tried it, which was surprising in itself because my husband does not try things he doesn't think he will like. So when he came home and was like, hey, we've got to do soup beans with canned beans, I was like, I'm sorry, who are you and what have you done with my husband, because you're not gonna eat that. And he's like, no, really, a guy at work told me they were delicious. He made them, they are delicious. They're just as good as if you slow cooked them on the stove all day. He said they're just as good as my grandma's. Let's start doing it that way you don't have to tend to them. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. And sure enough, they are delicious. So if you're a soup bean snob, just trust me on this and at least give it a try. I am gonna add a little bit of Cajun seasoning to mine. Maybe like this one. And I'm just gonna stir them up and leave them alone. That is the best part about this recipe, is that I don't have to mess with it. Now I will stir it when I get home from the school. And yes, I realize these are still cooking all day, but I don't worry about leaving it at home alone in the crock pot, whereas I would not leave the house if it was on the stove. So my husband's been on day shift for a special project at work. He normally works 12-hour swing, so he will actually be home around 4 o'clock today, but he's gonna mow grass when he gets home, so this is actually gonna cook until about 5 o'clock. And like I said, I am going to make pork chops with this and also some cornbread, and the kids will have leftover mac and cheese, and I will also have some leftover veggies. I'll show you all of that when I get to cooking. Okay, now I'm gonna make the cornbread. And I'm gonna use this today. I know, cheat, but that's okay. I'm gonna use 2 boxes so that there's leftovers. Because Joe likes to take the leftovers to work. When it comes to soup beans, nothing goes to waste. I've been having the boys unload the dishwasher and put the dishes from the dishwasher away. And while it's been super helpful, I can't find anything. Nothing at all. Okay, I'm gonna add in the milk. I'm totally gonna cheat. I'm not even gonna put this in an iron skillet. I'm just gonna put it in a small baking dish. And that oven is supposed to be on 400, but I must have not hit the right button. I just got a new oven a few weeks back, and I can never remember to hit the start button when I put in the baking temperature. I always just walk off and leave it, and you have to hit the start button, and I can never remember. Maybe one day I'll remember. And by then it'll probably be time to get another stove. Funny how things like that work.
So that's in the oven. Let's start on the pork chop. Okay, I just put butter in my pan, and now I'm gonna season those pork chops with just a little bit of salt and pepper. Just let them start cooking until they're getting good and done on the inside. Look at that. It's good and thick. Super good. Can't wait to eat that. Happy Thursday, everybody. Today I'm going to make a roast for dinner. So it's about 8:30 right now in the morning, so I'm gonna put the roast in the crock pot and let it slow cook all day. This is one of my boys' favorites because it's steak without being chewy. So I'm just gonna put my roast in. And I'm gonna use, instead of water, I'm gonna use some chicken stock. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Sorry, the dishwasher was really loud. Now I'm just gonna put some Montreal steak seasoning. And then I'm gonna, if I have any, I do. I'm gonna add some of this Worcestershire sauce. Now I'm just gonna put the lid on. Got it on. I probably should plug it in. Okay, so now we're plugged in, ready to cook all day. With our roast this evening, we are going to have mashed potatoes and some of the leftover mixed veggies from a couple of nights ago, and then I will probably go ahead and make a can of corn for the boys. And Logan will probably want grapes with his, and Parker will probably want some mandarin oranges. And Myles will probably, once again, eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because, like I said, he is extremely, extremely picky and only eats like 4 things, 5 things maybe. So we'll see how that goes. My phone has been acting super weird. So it didn't video me chopping, but here's potatoes. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes. That'll be good with that roast, which is, it's smelling so good. I wish you guys could smell it because it smells awesome.
guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you stick around and see what I have coming up. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.